Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Hunter Elliott here, rangehot.com. Here we are again at Defender Ammunition, but for a completely different reason. So we just got done with Senator JD Vance stumping down here on the campaign trail. I can't believe it. It's here at Defender Ammo. I got to know, what did you think of his speech? I thought it was wonderful. I liked it. He's really kind of laid back, but he's very well spoken. I feel like he's a pretty good positive force for the Republican Party. But what did you think of the speech? And how in the world did y'all manage to pull this off? Because it was the perfect place, but still, it's, you know.
Well, I think I'll leave how we pulled it off to Chrissy, but I believe when you speak from the heart, it's easy.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Hey, I don't want to talk size or anything. He talked about unity in the end, which I thought was great. However, but he came off very genuine. All right, he's
very well spoken.
Very well spoken. But hey, when it's easy for him because it's from the heart.
Sure.
And yeah, he was great.
He showed his sense of humor side. He kind of cracked a couple of jokes.
Oh, yeah,
well educated, very well spoken. You know, I was watching the vice presidential debate, not to interrupt you, with my mother, who is a blue dog Democrat. But she's been leaning conservative pretty heavily over the years, and she likes Trump okay, but she thinks he's kind of a blowhard. He's kind of harsh, which a lot of people agree with. But now she's not for Kamala and whomever else is running with Kamala.
Who is that guy? Who is he?
I don't remember his name, but I went over to Mama's and we had some fried chicken and we were watching a VP debate. And Mama, you know, I'm watching her watch Senator Vance talk, and she's like, now I could vote for him. So, you know, now, and my mom was, I feel like she was going to vote for Trump, but kind of begrudgingly.
Sure.
But now that, you know, JD Vance has come on the stage, in a manner of speaking, she could relate to him a lot more. She said, now I'll vote for that man.
Absolutely.
So
he's very real.
I feel like he's bridging the, and you know, for me personally, I love how Trump is.
Sure.
I love it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I think speaking your mind and talking a little shit is exactly the way you are. But now that's probably not the way it should be for a lot of folks. And so he's a really good.
He does bridge the gap.
And that you said that earlier today. We were talking. I think that's the perfect analogy. He bridges the gap.
He does. Yeah, absolutely.
But how did you manage to? I mean, don't get me wrong. It is the absolute perfect place.
It is perfect.
Because, you know, I mean, freedom is bred here at Defender Ammunition.
Right.
So
Stone's Throw from Fort Bragg.
It's Stone's Throw, and then you hire veterans, and so it's certainly the perfect place. But to be able to pull that off, Chrissy, that had to be kind of a tall order for you to make happen. So can you share a little bit about what went on?
Sure, yeah. So, I mean, you want the real story? Here's the real story.
Okay.
So, I'm going to be real. I'm a middle-class kid from a middle-class family. And the way we put this together.
Oh my God, I love it.
Just kidding.
That's awesome.
So our packaging manufacturer is also the guy that does all of the political mailings for the entire country. So his name's Mike Wilkerson. He's out of Hope Mills. Just awesome person. And someone from the Trump Vance campaign contacted him and said, hey, we're looking for a veteran-owned business that's not in Cumberland County that, you know, we can really get behind and that would be willing to do this. And he said, I have the perfect match. Call Chrissy. Here's your number.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's how it happened.
So it just kind of just fell into your lap in a manner of speaking. But now, with that said, though, he had to have a lot of confidence in the both of you to be able to stick his neck out in such a way. Because if it had went to hell in a handbasket, it could have been bad for him.
That's right. Yeah, I think. Well, they started vetting us on Monday, and they said can't say anything until it's real, and it got real on Wednesday. And
I'll be dog. Well, but that's got to speak very highly of the both of you and your facility here and your company to be able to be thoroughly vetted like that, and to have someone like Senator Vance come here and stomp. I think it's perfect.
So the importance of this, Hunter, I think you can't diminish the importance of what's going on. So hey, we're going to do everything we can. I think as well. I think anybody in our position would do anything they could to help promote what the path forward.
Sure.
And the path forward is, we truly believe it's through their campaign and what they believe in, and absolutely.
I'm not going to argue with you. at all, because I believe what you're saying. And you know, on Range Hot, I've really tried to remain somewhat neutral, because I know liberal gun owners, which is to me a conundrum. But you know, in my mind, I see what they've done to this country, and I see what they're trying to do, and I feel like, you know, they got to be in league with darker forces in order to be able to stand there and look someone in the eyes and say, look, it's okay. You got to get vaccinated. You got to wear a mask, or we're going to fire you and take your house. But, you know, here's 6 million people can come to the border with no vaccination, no mask, no nothing. And here's, what do you need? Some money. You need a room.
Yep.
Everything you need.
Right.
And there's veterans right now sleeping on the streets.
Yeah. It really,
I mean,
it
Ray
really
Charles
screams
could see
America
that ain't
last,
right.
doesn't it?
It does.
America last, whatever it takes.
And,
yeah.
you know, we as Americans have to recognize that we are truly blessed to have been born in this country. And I believe that we do what we can to help people. But I also believe that we have to do what we can to protect ourselves. You know, they had a damn measles outbreak in Chicago.
That's right.
A measles outbreak.
Yeah. You're going to see more and more of that, I'm sure.
A lot of people, you know, and they've got a lot of, I don't mean to get into this, but they've got a lot of people that are coming in and they're not assimilating, and they're causing problems. They're hurting Americans. While I believe in immigration 100%, like Senator Vance said, do it the right way. But come and assimilate. Bring your country, bring your culture, and just, you know, we're the big melting pot. But melt with us.
Right, right.
So anyway, I didn't mean to get off on that tangent. I apologize, but you made a good point. I think that by far our best bet is you know, the Trump Vance ticket, and that's where I'm at. And if you disagree, you know what? This is America.
That's right.
And you can disagree, and you know what? We can still be friends. So anyway, anything else y'all would like to add?
It was an awesome event. We're just so grateful to our bones for the people that came out for the Trump Vance campaign.
I mean, I guarantee it was more
our customer base,
here.
you know, our support base, which has been hands down some of the best, hands down.
And y'all made it possible for me to come and film and be a part of it, and I appreciate you a whole bunches on making that happen.
Absolutely.
Anytime.
All right.
Always. Yeah.
Always.
All right, y'all be cool.